Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy! This is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. The first round of play today has these categories for you. In the bookstore, sounds like do, re, mi, etc. Ain't that America? Insect invasion, sports terms, and party. Player 1, you start. The Teammates by David Halberstam chronicles the friendships of Ted Williams and others on this team. Let's hear it, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus. Right. You again, Player 1. John Grisham switched gears with Skipping This Holiday, about a couple who want to skip the consumerism. It's Player 1. Good. Player 1, you pick again, please. The Devil in the White City examines murder, magic, and madness at the 1893 World's Fair in this U.S. city. Yes, Player 1.
Yeah!
Right you are. You get to pick again, Player 1. In a Stephen King book, writer Paul Sheldon is weary of this title heroine he created. Player 1? That's it. Choose again, Player 1. Appropriately, Part 3 of this 1953 novel is Burning Bright. It's Player 1. Yes. Please pick again, Player 1. A Katharine Hepburn memoir. Yes, Player 2. Yep. Select again. It's a long, long way to go to this 20th letter of the Arabic alphabet. Okay, Player 1. Yes. Player 1. Bangladesh produces about 60,000 metric tons of this a year. Player 1. That is correct. Player 1. Double talk phrase that followed ooh in the title of a 1973 album by The Faces. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yes. Player 2. It's Spanish for sun. Okay, Player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. This state's Little Diomede Island is about 2.5 miles from Russia's Big Diomede Island. Player 3? That's correct. Choose again, Player 3. This state celebrates July 24th, the day of Brigham Young's arrival, as Pioneer Day. Let's hear it, Player 1. Correct. You get to pick again, Player 1. In early 2006, New Orleans was overtaken in population by this nearby capital city. It didn't last. Yes, player 1. Hey, you're right. Please pick again, player 1. Since 1792, Frankfurt has been the capital of this state. It's player 3. Good for you. Player 3. Lake Calhoun and Lake Harriet are in its chain of lakes. Player 2. Good. Player 2, back to you. Responsible for millions of cases of malaria each year, the Anopheles variety of this insect is one deadly bug. Okay, player 1. Right. You again, player 1. About 300,000 people in Africa suffer from sleeping sickness, spread by the tsetse variety of this insect. Let's hear it, player 2. That's right, way to go. We return to you. There are 20,000 known species of these insects, including social, parasitic, and killer types. Yes, player 2. You got it. Yeah. Player 2. Pick. It's the Daily Double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? How much are you going to wager, player 2? All right, here's your clue. Puny nickname for various insects of the family Sciaridae. Good. Select again. Of the 1 million species of insects, more than 300,000 are of this type, including the ladybug. It's player 3. That's correct. Choose again, player 3. Net, ace, foot fault. Let's hear it, player 2. Correct. Select again. Bunker, wedge, caddy. Player 1. That is correct. Player 1. Bomb, backfield, blitz. It's player 1. Correct. Player 1. Here's Kelly to start us off.
Googly, gully, and batsman are terms used in this sport.
Yes, player 1. That's correct. You get to pick again, player 1. Fletch, quiver. Okay, player 3. That's it. You again, player 3. Paper gifts are the traditional gifts at the party for this anniversary of a married couple. Player 1. Right. Please pick again. The British passed 1774's Intolerable Acts to punish Massachusetts for a party in its harbor. Let's hear it, player 3. Yeah! Right you are. Player 3. It's the beverage that would be most appropriate at the wild, riotous bacchanalia we've got planned. Okay, player 3. Yes. Player 3, you pick again. Oktoberfest is a 16-day party held every year in this Bavarian city. Yes, Player 1. Good. And now the $1,000 clue. In Mexico, a quinceañera is a girl's coming-of-age party on this birthday. It's Player 1. Yes. The Double Jeopardy round will begin right after this. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. Debriefing. Now appearing in a biblical book near you. You're going to win a Pulitzer. Which president's cabinet? Celebrities. And math terms. Player 3 gets to make the first selection once again. This time, we're moving into the Double Jeopardy round. It's the alliterative salutation that traditionally begins each entry of a girl's daily journal. Player 1? Yes. We return to you, Player 1. To slobber, or to bounce a basketball. It's Player 1. That is correct. Player 1. Humorous poetry with irregular rhythm is known by this canine name. Yes, Player 1. Good. You again, Player 1. To a Londoner, it's a trash can. Let's hear it, Player 1. You got it. Select again. An alcoholic may suffer from this, from the Greek for mad thirst. Okay, Player 2. Yep. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. Scary 7-headed beasts are a vision to behold in this book. Player 3? That's right, way to go! We return to you, Player 3. Ancestor of one of the 12 tribes, Benjamin appears in this biblical book as his mom Rachel dies giving birth to him. Okay, Player 2. Yeah, good. Choose again, Player 2. Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
A mosaic depicting loaves and fishes is from an ancient church on the shore of this sea, where Jesus is said to have performed the miracle.
Let's hear it, Player 2. That's correct. You get to pick again, Player 2. Babylonian King Nebuchadnezzar appears in this book of the Bible, where he has some dreams interpreted. Yes, Player 3. That is correct. Player 3, pick again.
Yeah!
Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. Player 3, you're in last place, but here's an opportunity. Here is your clue. The Sermon on the Mount is recounted in books 5 to 7 of this Gospel. You are now in 2nd place. Please pick again, Player 3. Julia Keller won in 2005 for her reporting on a 10-second event, the destruction of Utica, Illinois, by one of these. It's Player 1.
Yeah!
Good for you. Player 1. Back in 2007, counterintelligence columnist Jonathan Gold became the first critic of these to win a Pulitzer. Yes, player 2. Hey, you're right. Player 2. This city's Herald won in 1993 for public service for coverage of Hurricane Andrew and its aftermath. Let's hear it, player 2. Correct. You again, player 2. The first 2 Pulitzers for writing these, to the New York Tribune and Louisville Courier-Journal, didn't name the authors. Okay, player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you. Answer. The second Daily Double. You are currently in the lead. You need to select your... And the Daily Double clue. Russell Jones won for his reporting about Soviet repression from this capital in 1956. That puts you even further ahead. You get to pick again, player 1. Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. It's player 2. Yeah! You are correct. Player 2. Pick again. Secretary of State Dean Rusk, both JFK and him. Player 3. Right. Select again. Secretary of Education William Bennett, Secretary of State George Shultz. Let's hear it, player 3. Good. Choose again, player 3. Secretary of Labor George Shultz, Attorney General John Mitchell. Player 2. That's correct. Please pick again, player 2. Secretary of the Interior James R. Garfield, Secretary of War William Howard Taft. It's player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you. This host of American Idol was born in Atlanta in 1974. Okay, player 1. Yeah! You got it. We return to you, player 1. This Brit signed on to play for the LA Galaxy soccer team in 2007. Yes, player 2. That is correct. Choose again, player 2. Kelly will present this clue.
Borat portrayer Sacha Baron Cohen studied history at this British university, named for a river crossing.
Okay, player 2. That's it. Player 2, back to you. Before he was James Bond, he was Alex West in Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Yes, player 1. Hey, you're right. You get to pick again, player 1. She was nominated for a 2009 Teen Choice Award for her role as Ben Affleck's girl in He's Just Not That Into You. Player 1. Yep. We return to you, player 1. With a name meaning many angles, these shapes may or may not be convex. It's player 3. Yeah! That's correct. Please pick again. Player 3. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
2 or more circles that have the same center point are said to be this, from the Latin for together center.
Let's hear it. Player 2. Right you are. Player 2. A pair of angles that add together to make a straight line are called this type of angle. Player 2. Yes. Player 2. From the Greek for worthy, this kind of statement is also called a postulate. It's Player 3. Good. And the $2,000 clue? From the Latin for across, it's the property that says that if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. Yes, Player 2. Good. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. Here's the Final Jeopardy category. Famous names. You need to select your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. And the last clue? In the 19th century, he created a new type of reference work, a dictionary named from the Greek for treasury. What did you put as your response? And that correct response will add... Let's see your response. And this correct response will add how much to your score? And your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? You've come out ahead as our champion, Player 1. We'll see you next time.